It's the Mead for Punk podcast.
I did something.
And I know some of you are, whoa, hold on. Mead, it's Mead from Metal, Kevin. You fucked up your own show.
No, he didn't.
No, it's a great fucking Friday if you're a punk fan. Legit.
Especially if you're a fan of the old shit.
Old shit and new shit, honestly.
Yeah?
We've got, and this is, by the way, and this is going to be the least of our concerns today. We're going to get into some far cooler shit than this. But I will say that, out of all of this, there were two big fucking releases today. And I'm sorry if I'm coming hot with that, of dropping F-bombs like in the first couple of seconds.
Well, fuck that. Well, I got that thing checked. We ain't for kids.
I'm not I'm not Sam the cooking guy.
We're not Republicans. Ooh.
Oh, God damn.
Shots fired off the port bow.
And Brandon's like, fuck that. I will take your fucking cussing and I will one-up you right now.
That's right. So for the rest of you still hanging out at the darn kitty diddlers, welcome to the show.
It's a great big fucking day when it comes to punk music because Social Distortion, band what been around for 48 years.
Good fucking God.
Seriously, for about 38 years. 36 years probably. Although I'm not talking shit about their stuff in the 80s. That's actually when I kind of fucking fell in love with that band. But I was in high school and I was dumb. What are you going to do?
It happens.
And then as it turns out, that band, much like Corrosion and Conformity, kind of changed a little. They only veered slightly though. Corrosion and Conformity became an entirely different band.
They became a groove metal band.
Yeah. Social Distortion stayed with what they had. And if anything else, Mike Ness started to kind of incorporate like some blues or country.
Some twang.
Yeah. He's a fan of that shit. And that's no big thing. But I mean, that's what used to piss off the punk purist back in the day.
Ooh, every genre has that purist fan, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Like, you can't do that. That ain't punk music. Well, fuck it. Actually, it is. Because if you were actually out of that time period, if you're out of that era, then punk is fucking not necessarily just a musical genre. It's more of a cultural thing that has the music attached.
Yeah. And you can look at Mike Ness one time and be like, that guy's in a punk band, isn't he?
Right?
Either that or in like a greaser fucking like venue show.
Well, he's getting ready to go out and fucking rumble with the Sharks.
Damn right.
But they dropped Born to Kill today, which is I mean, with the exception of like maybe two tracks on that, I love the fucking record. I really do.
Hell yeah.
There's two tracks I'm not the biggest fan of, and not by big surprise, but one of them is the one that sounds a little more country than the rest.
Sure.
And the other is one, and man, and at least I'm fucking consistent. I don't like sad bastard nostalgia music. I don't fucking care who you are.
Remember when?
I don't care who you are, what you're doing, what music you're playing. If it's nostalgia, sad bastard music, I'm gonna probably hit the fucking bump button there and move on to the next one.
It better be amazing sonically, or else, I don't listen to music to get sad.
No,
I listen to music when I'm sad.
Although I got to say that's only interesting because of the fact that you have a thing for 40-watt sun. It's like, well, that's sad bastard music there.
I'm already there, so it helps me kind of deal with it. But Warning got an album coming out next month, and it's Doom. Doom's the cool, depressing metal I'm fine with.
All right. So anyway, over the fucking moon about Social Distortion dropping Born to Kill today, and then on top of that, if we start looking beyond what we have there for all the good Social Distortion shit, and like I said, it's like, oh, it's a big day for punk. Well, what else is going on, Kevin? Well, I will answer that for you. The end of modern punk. Basement put out a fucking record today. Wired is, and Brandon and I listened to a little over half of it before we got the show put together because, frankly, I just don't have a lot of time to sit around and do what LJ does, who we'll check in with later on what's going on for the actual metal for the week. So don't start pissing your pants yet.
Don't make wee wee in your panties.
That's right. Boom boom. Don't make boom boom.
Don't do that.
But so Basement's record, my initial blush over the first half of that one, fucking solid, man.
Yeah.
But I had a kind of a high bar too. It was like, well, they better put something out that's fucking worth it, because if it's not as good as the last album, I might have a problem. It's, from what I gather so far, it's every bit as good as the last one.
Yeah. Goddamn, that one jam. Can't remember the name of it.
Dead Weight.
Dead Weight. That slowdown they do, which is not immediate, it is gradual.
They do it, and it fucking gives you. I think Brandon actually nailed it with the analogy he had.
Yeah, it just sounds like like your fucking cassette deck is running out of battery power, but it doesn't lose the tone. It doesn't lose the pitch. It's actually rather impressive.
They do some pretty musically cool things too. Like a lot of bands will like do it when they kind of change up the time signature. A lot of bands will do it so it's so smooth you barely even notice it. No, they will actually fucking go ahead and hit a double stop, just so you know.
Yeah.
Like, here comes the change.
It's a 15-second journey to get to where they're going, and you're going to be there for every moment of it.
So I'm really excited because, old punk and fucking modern punk, 2 releases today, and I couldn't be fucking happier about it.
Properly bookended shit right there. Yeah, love it.
And if you're thinking, wow, well, that's fucking awesome, because old Kev doesn't get a lot of great weekends once in a while, and shit, and Brandon maybe even fewer. We'll stand by, because the big news of the day is at hand.
Yes. And normally, something like this, I would announce my journey. Because I like to set goals for myself.
I'll keep it under 55 minutes, sir.
I'll do the best I can. This might be a 2-parter, folks. So I was born in 1982.
I was born at a young age.
When I was born, I was alive. So we were talking, this is 2 weeks ago. I think it was a Saturday night. I was like, man, every guitar I've ever had has either been bought for me, given to me because the owner passed, or was helped by other funds that wasn't just me. You know? And I was like, man, I'm about to be the big 45.
Gotta get that milestone.
That's right. I mean, people say it's a halfway point. I'm like, it feels more like the 2/3 point, but that's all right.
Maybe I'm more optimistic than you, because mine was at 50.
Oh. Yeah, I'm hitting that shit early. I'm like, man, I'm going to get me a guitar this year. I'm going to try to get it like around my 45th birthday. But this will be, now when 50 comes around, that might be when I get like you did, an American-made guitar. We'll see. We'll see how this journey goes. And I hate to say that it's a work in progress, because it's not. I set this goal for myself about 2 weeks ago, and goal achieved already.
Okay. Well, so clearly, for the astute listener, Brandon clearly bought a guitar.
Oh, yes.
I will piggyback that, though, by pointing out last year, in 2025, the man's said, I'm going to buy that Brent Hines fucking orange terror head
This year.
And within like a week and a half, 2 weeks, fucking 2 weeks at the latest, I think it's actually like a week and a half, the fucking thing's here. Like, I love it when you can set a goal and you hit that goal within a couple weeks.
It does. It feels good, right? Now, if I can only do that for other shit in my life, man, I'd be killing it right now. Like, you know what? I'm only going to drink like 2 beer a day. Well, that's a fucking goal I'm never going to achieve, nor would I set for myself to begin with. But yes, I got a hold of Troy Davis out there at Sweetwater.
I think they all have to pick up the name of Davis that works there, because I used to have a guy by the name of Wayne Davis.
And, you know, honestly, the Davis clan of Sweetwater, they've been good to us.
They're way better than any shitheads west of the Mississippi with that last name.
Agreed.
Hot fire.
So I was looking, and honestly, had I not seen this guitar, there were 2 guitars. Both of them were Schecters. Because I love ESP. I love LTD.
Schecter, I barely knew her.
I know. But I wanted something that was different from the Hetfield signature. And honestly, kind of something different than anything at the Mead Hall.
Yeah.
Which is tough to do.
There's only
Because,
one Schecter here, and that's a 12-string fucking bass.
Yeah. So this is a house of 8-string baritone guitars, 12-string basses, 8-string dirty bananas, and a couple normal guitars.
A couple, really. Yeah.
And so I was looking through Schecter. I saw the Explorer style bodies,
E1.
E1s, and they had one where they like use electricity to give these burn marks on the wood, and then they stain it, and they stain those different colors, so it like really looks nice. One you would display. I'm like, yeah, but it's it's a gorgeous guitar. Like, well, what else Schecter got for me? Scroll down a little bit more, and there it is. The Kenny Hickey signature baritone solo 6.
Oof.
And I'm looking at it, and I keep looking at it. I read about it. Get the specs on it. It's got the Seymour Duncan on it, I think.
On the bridge.
On the bridge and on
because
the neck.
the goddamn thing's got wizardry going on in the neck.
The neck's got a Sustainiac pickup on it, which I'll show my stupidity now. I had no idea what the fuck that was. I had to research it, and I did my research and learned like, oh, that's how Kenny Hickey makes that thing fucking squeal.
Yeah.
Which I'm a big fan of. The people say it's like having an octaver in your guitar that you can fire it with.
But with a crazy fucking thing that you can usually get, you've got to make some adjustments in order, like off of an amp, you're going to have to like bump gain, or put it onto your lead channel and make some fucking adjustments. That's a single switch out of like 3 switches on the fucking thing.
It's got an on-off switch for it, and then it has another switch for 3 modes on that Sustainiac. So you can kind of dial it in right off the guitar and then also dial it in on the amp. Which that Brent Hines Terror up in the gain shouldn't be a problem.
No,
that's kind of one of his shining points. Yep, 6-string baritone. I keep looking at it, man. Keep looking at it. It's like if I'm going to do this, this is going to be the one. I wanted a guitar that I could have tuned exclusively to C standard.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, okay. Let me go ahead and ask that question. Why C standard?
I wanted a guitar that could do the droney doom riffs and also like just chugging metal. Like think Patrick Walker from Warning and 40 Watt Sun. Think Paul Bearer first 2, maybe 3 albums.
Oh, the good records.
And like a little bit of Matt Pike kind of sprinkled in there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because he plays down tuned like a motherfucker.
Okay.
Just
I was just wondering what your basis of like I got to go C standard tuning.
Everything I read, and a lot of the people that I kind of dig as guitar players that do doom, it's C standard or drop C, which is I can't wait to try that.
Yeah.
That's going to sound fucking disgusting.
Well, yeah. Well, that means you're going to actually have to tune up though, and keep because drop C is actually a derivation of having it set. What would that be? E? Oh, no, so standard. So drop. No, because drop D is on. So that would actually be to standard tune D, and then you drop the fucking.
You drop the beep
string,
down. Yeah, you drop it down 2 steps.
Yeah.
And every video I watched and every motherfucker I saw play that guitar and do that, it's like, man, that's really something I would like to be able to do. And I know that LTD I got, it could do it, but it's fine doing what it is. And you said it best. Like, if you want a guitar to do this, to do a certain tuning, have a guitar that does that.
Right.
Don't be tuning up and down your guitar because you're going to be changing strings for the rest of your fucking life. And the tension you need to do that, you will lose, and you'll get the fucking bang.
I also don't recommend anybody do what I do because I do some shit a little dumb sometimes. But man, I do. I think now the beauty of it, because I don't want to go spoiling the rest of your story because it's your fucking story. So when you got a hold of Sweetwater, and this is going to sound like an ad for them, and it's not, but so what happened then?
Once, because I did not think I was going to decide this quickly, like, you're the one.
That's actually the problem.
It's always it. And then you, motherfucker, just tell me how easy it is to get shit through Sweetwater. I'm like,
Where's that?
well, let's see how easy it is. It's really easy.
Oh, if your credit's like above standard, oh boy.
Yeah.
The world is your oyster.
When that Sweetwater card got approved, because I was pre-approved for $3,000, but when my app went through, it was $4,000. Like, that's definitely more than enough. I don't need to spend that. It's nice to know I could if I wanted to.
That's it.
But yeah, got that car, and I talked to Troy about it because I'll be honest, I'm not a big hardware nerd. I'm like, I just want the guitar. I want it to hit the strings and make it go.
I want it to make my noise that I want to make.
Yes, and the noise I want it to sound like these 4 other fucking guitar players that I dig. And he helped me through that.
Talked you out of some strings, talked you into some other strings.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I didn't have my heart set on anything but the guitar itself. But honestly, if he had said, like, look, if this is what you're wanting to do, I know you got your heart set on this guitar, but this one might be what you need, I would have definitely considered it.
Yeah.
But I've been a typo boy since I was a freshman in high school. And ever since, like, the Sun Don't Shine band has fucking got me really back into that neighborhood again. I was like, man, I want to sound like that. And this motherfucker got me everything I needed. And $2,000 later, I'll be playing the Kenny Hickey signature baritone solo 6.
And the thing is, outside of like ESP, I don't really know of a whole lot of brands that will come with a case. And ESP also, by the way, that LCD, if you're picking up an LCD, it probably better be $1,500 and above to get a quote-unquote free case.
I would say even under $1,000, you ain't getting a case.
But everybody else out there, and I don't give a shit who it is, Gibson, anybody, so you had to purchase a case, which they're going to have to special order.
Yeah, because apparently the Solo 6 is a very specific body type.
Yeah. Oh, it's for those of you that don't know and don't want to jump on and Google that shit real quick. It has a bit of a Telecaster vibe almost, except that upper horn extends considerably into a kind of a bigger oval.
Yeah.
It's really kind of an interesting guitar. You
Yeah, instead of like the Les Pauls where it's like straight out and then down, this one does kind of fucking rise up and go down. And the cutaway on the other side is really deep.
Yeah.
So you can really get in there and fucking hit them high shits when you need them. So I had to, it's like, fuck, man, I guess I'll just have to get the case on my own. Wrong. Sweetwater can take care of that for you.
Yeah, got you, man. They got you.
Yeah. And that's what Dan, the assistant.
He's so Troy works like during the day and Dan works at night. So you get like he's like Dan's like Troy's lady hawk.
Yeah, there you go. I love that description too. Got a hold of me about all that, and finally, like and I've been talking to Troy for basically a week about this guitar and the setup and what we need. And last night, I sent the email. I was like, fuck it, man. Let's pull the trigger. Let's do this. And then the next day, Troy fucking sends me an email. I'm at work at 7:31, just open. It's like, hey, man, glad to hear you're ready to pull the trigger. Let him know I had a Sweetwater card, and an hour later, I get an invoice.
Yeah, man.
There were 3 guitars on that Sweetwater website for the Hickey special. There are now 2. Yeah. So you all better act now, bitches.
If you're one of the brand new ones, that's not out of the open box, well, you're down to 1.
Yeah. And honestly, like, the open box would have been fine. It would have saved me $150. But that's not what this is about.
No. If you're buying it for yourself for a very specific reason, why are you cutting corners?
Yeah.
So.
If that was the case, like, well, why didn't I just get a used car?
Right.
I would have saved some money. I'd have had a car that some other cocksucker drove like an idiot. Then I'd be dealing with the repercussions. No, I'm a brand new boy. I want a brand new car. I want a brand new guitar. I want a brand new woman.
Well, good luck with that one.
Working on it.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
But yeah, hopefully by the next time we convene here, I can give an actual hands-on review.
That'd be pretty badass. I mean, we'll see. That timeline might be a little optimistic, but I don't know. I don't know how long it takes for Schecter to get an order in for Sweetwater to go, oh, y'all want some more cases? All right, cool. And then they ship them.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure last I'd checked, Schecter's main fucking base of operations, I think, is still California, if I'm not mistaken. So that would mean they got to send that shit to Fort Wayne, Indiana. And then that's where they'll do the setup. They'll put the strings on that you wanted. They'll set that shit to C standard tuning. They'll do their full 50 whatever point fucking inspection shit.
55.
And then put that shit in your brand new case, put it into a cardboard box, slide that into that as a sleeve into another cardboard box, and then it's going to hit FedEx. And then that shit takes about four business days to arrive from Fort Wayne.
That's all right. Man, I didn't expect to get it done this quickly. I'm a patient boy. The best things in life you will wait for.
It is funny. I really, I don't know. Maybe in 2027 you ought to come up with what you want to do for the year about January 2nd or 3rd, and then just knock that shit out. There's no pressure on the rest of your year.
Yeah, I need to quit being like, this is a goal. Like, you're just gonna do it anyway, asshole. Don't call it a goal. Just say, this is what I'm going to do.
My goal is to get real high and sleep late tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Actually, the goal, when that guitar comes in, I'm going to get fucking baked, and I'm just going to fucking riff on that thing. Oh, dude, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. And I was talking to Jack the other day, and I was like, man, another reason is like, if I put this investment into this, I'm going to play that motherfucker.
Sure.
And what better way to bolster my guitar playing is like, when you put $2,000 in on this motherfucker, what are you going to do? Just let it sit there? No.
Right.
No. And that will filter into everything else.
Sure.
Because I've been on the path, but I have strayed. This is going to keep me on the fucking path.
And I'm actually probably the worst friend to have if you're like trying to talk yourself out of buying a guitar. Because I get fucking as excited as you do. Like when Jack got his bass, when you're getting this guitar, everything I look at is like, I'm like the worst friend to have, because then I go, yes. Like the fucking emperor out of fucking Return of the Jedi or whatever. But, I'm always going to be a big fan of that. I get energized by new instruments all the time. I'm just glad somebody else is buying one rather than me.
Yeah. And again, not saying you had fucking sole sway on this happening quicker, but you did fill me in on how Sweetwater worked. I'm like, oh, goddamn, that is easy, isn't it? And after getting this purchased, I'm like, that was the easiest $2,000 I think I ever spent.
You got to keep in mind, too, is that Brandon, given the option of talking to somebody or keeping shit just to email, the preference is clearly email, but it is kind of fun because you actually kind of got a little bit of an eye-opener here, because it turns out talking to a motherfucker on a phone is absolutely pretty great.
Well, see, here's the thing. Here's the crazy thing. We never talked on the phone.
Oh, really?
This was all handled via email.
Well, shit.
And now, down the road, that will change. But I really dig how Troy, because you kind of prefaced the kind of weirdo I am.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that motherfucker honored it, respected, didn't even bring up text or phones. He's like, let's do this.
Like, hey, man, don't bring up fat bitches, and no.
No, well, that'll just distract me.
No, but I told him, I was like, yeah, man. I said he's going to touch base with you and stuff, so help him out. He's a little on the spectrum, but, that's...
I got a little bit of the tiz. I honor that. I've had Tylenol.
But the guy, he might legitimately be my favorite fucking sales engineer from Sweetwater, and that's saying a lot, because Wayne Davis was a fucking saint in my book for a long time.
Yeah.
Until he got promoted. And then I got another guy, Logan, for a couple of years, and he got promoted. So that was my whole thing. And then they kept trying to kick me over to this guy I fucking didn't want. This guy didn't want to talk to me, only wanted to communicate text or email. I like that. That doesn't work for me, brother.
See, he and I might have got along just gravy.
Maybe. But anyway, so then I get, they kicked me over to Troy. And then I told Troy, I was like, man, I said, here's what I want. I want to have a phone conversation with you every 3 months. He's like, okay. He said, well, what's the other one? I said, I want you to not get promoted. He goes, you ain't got anything to worry about there, which actually
Don't worry about that, brother.
Kind of impressed me a little bit. Like, oh, I got a shitbird who's a professional. I appreciate that.
A professional shitbird. There you go.
That's kind of who I am.
I think that's how we all are, really.
So it's kind of awesome that you were able to get that experience, because there's no fucking way that you're going to get that through Guitar Center or AMS or anybody out there.
Like, you better already know what you want and know how to set it up when it gets there if you want it a little different.
Yeah.
No, I'll Sweetwater. The only thing Sweetwater didn't get in my musical journey, money-wise, was the Terror. I had to get that secondhand.
Well, that's because, that was
They don't make that no more.
No, they put it out for a very limited time, and then it was gone. Well, they don't really. I was going to say they don't deal with used instruments. They do now, back then they did not.
And I don't know if that same assistance is available to you if you're buying from another seller.
No, you're buying as
It's
is.
just kind of like a platform they provide.
That's them cutting into Reverb's fucking margins. So.
And I did check Sweetwater first, their used gear, before I got it on Reverb, or I would have gotten it through Sweetwater.
Yeah.
But man, so basically I'm 2/3 of the way to exactly what I want musically. The only thing left is a cab, but I'll be 100% honest, that Bugera has not disappointed me ever.
Yeah. Well, I would say to that, get an orange cab, and then you'll know the difference.
Sure.
Bugera's fine. It's a single 12 cab and it does. It pushes the air that fucking orange throws at it.
It can be loud, man.
I don't like the presence of it as much as I would probably an upgraded speaker in it.
Right.
Because that's the one thing too. I don't know what Orange deals with. I'm more of a Marshall guy, but when it comes to Marshall, so you got your Celestians and shit like that. I had that experience with Wayne when he was my sales engineer, and I bought that Marshall DSL 40, and I was buying it, and he went, "Dude, could you hold off like maybe 2 weeks?" And I thought, "What the fuck is this? Why would I do that?"
Why would I do such a thing?
He said it comes with standard with a greenback for the DSL 40. He said, well, what you want is a creamback, and he said we aren't going to get those for another 2 weeks, but when they come in, that's what you actually want. I thought, I don't know if that's a thing I'll notice the difference on. He said, you'll notice the fucking difference. He said, trust me, if you can wait 2 weeks. He said, if you can't, fuck it, I'll go ahead and send this. But he really didn't say that. But he said, I will go ahead and send this to you, but I highly recommend you give it a moment. And I did. And it worked out being pretty fucking stellar, because a creamback Celestian speaker is so superior to the greenback. And worked out really, really well for me. And that's the one thing that goddamn, like I said, man, it's like an infomercial today for Sweetwater, but that's the one thing I can appreciate is that they're like, hold on, I know what you're trying to do. Let me help you do what you want to do.
That and that's what I learned. You have to go in with the ability. Don't go in there and be like, this is what I want. I don't give a fuck what you say. Get me this. That's what they're there for.
Yeah.
Then they don't want to get you something you don't want. Then you got to send it back. It's a whole fucking headache.
Sure.
Get it right the first time. Do the job right the first time, so you got to keep doing it. And God damn it, Troy did a hell of a job. And when I get it's going to be a fucking orange PPC 112. It actually does have a Celestion Vintage 30 in it.
Okay. I'm not really aware of the vintage runs that they've got, but man.
And a 60 water, 1x12. I did think about getting a 2. I was like, oh, well, who are you trying to destroy?
Well, you'll be keeping that at your house.
I do have a shop that I could bring down to its foundation with that motherfucker. But a 1x12, 60 watt, that is fucking perfect.
Yeah, I'd say.
And now that'll probably be the new 40. I don't want to say it's the new gold, because then I'll do it next week.
Yeah.
But that down the road, that is the last piece of the puzzle. Everything else after that is pedals and jerking off, pretty much.
Hey, speaking of jerking off,
hey,
it's time for us to get the lowdown. What's going down with LJ?
Give me money for metal, yeah. And
welcome back to the metal portion of the Mead for Metal podcast. My name is LJ, and I'm here to bring you your daily, or actually bi-weekly dose of metal. Finally figured out what was wrong with my microphone. It turned out that the mixer that I had wasn't playing very nice with my program, which is weird because the guys at the Mead Hall use the same mixer, same program, so it's probably my computer. But anyways, I went back and ended up getting a Blue Yeti, so we're back to where we started whenever we started doing this podcast. But that means no more skipping, no more glitches, no more fucking around. Let's get right to the metal and or rock. Now, I have a coworker who loves this band, so this is going to be specifically shout out to her, Victoria. Yo, new album from Black Veil Brides. It's called Vindicate. Check it out. Unless you have already, then never mind. But yeah, it's fucking Black Veil Brides, man. One of the heaviest albums I've heard in a long while that isn't death metal. So fuck yeah, go check it out, man. Next on this list is a band I didn't think I was ever going to hear about, but here we are. The band is called War on Women. Now, the album is called Time Under Tension. Regarding the name, I didn't know what to really think until I watched a music video for it, and I found out the singer is a woman, so that makes it less not all right. I don't know. Go ahead and check them out for yourself. They're a punk band, and they sound pretty fucking good. The music videos look like they were shot by hand by regular ass phones. So there you go. War on Women. By the way, the singer, she has these crazy eyes in the music video for More Than Muscle. So yeah, check that out if you're into crazy-ass punk singers and shit like that. I haven't slept in 40 hours, so if I'm just rambling, then I greatly apologize. But, yeah, we're about to go hit the cannabis after this, so let's keep going. Now, this next band is Idle Threat, which should sound familiar. They've been around a little while. The album is called You'll Forget the Sun. And it took a while for it to kind of build up to something that kind of got me jamming to it. But that's what happens whenever you try to take a more melodic route to something. So anyways, yeah. Idle Threat, You'll Forget the Sun. Next up is the band The Narrator with their album Phosphor. Yeah, these bands have some weird fucking names lately, but you know what? This sounds really good, and I recommend this one. Grab Phosphor right now. The album, don't drink the chemical. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? But it's all good. I won't judge you, man. I don't judge, I just observe. Now let's move on to the next album. Now it's time for one of my favorite genres of metal ever, and that is death metal. With the album, well, hold on, the band, sorry, I can do this first. Band, then album. Band, album. Alright. The band's name is Ingested, and the album is called, I can't fucking read it, so I'm just gonna assume it says Denigration. Because that's what it says in plain text in the title name on the top of the search bar. But anyways, yeah. You know what I love about death metal? Is no matter what fucking band it is, you can't read the logo because it looks like somebody bled all over the album cover. Fucking metal. Alright, yeah. But definitely, this'll get your blood to go into overdrive and possibly you'll grow hair on your tits. So there you go. You won't grow hair on your tits, but you might. Not ruling it out. Now, those of you who have listened to this show long term and have committed to my bits know that the one way for me to definitely mention your band or your album title is to have an interesting name, especially if it's one that doesn't make any fucking sense. So, for this next band, which will probably be the last one on the list because they don't get any more unique than this, trust me, the band is called A Forest of Stars. Okay? Alright. Now, the name of the album is, and I gotta say this slowly because it's a long fucking name, alright? Here we go. Stack Overflow in Corpse Pile Interface. Who the fuck names their album Stack Overflow in Corpse Pile Interface? What is this shit? I don't understand what it is, but it sounds good. Oh, and that's not even it. I'm not knocking this band. I think that's awesome. But let me read you some of the song titles. And if none of these get your attention, then we need to move from one. You need to leave my planet because obviously you have no taste in music. But anyways, check out these epic song titles, okay? Ascension of the Clowns. I'm not making this shit up, by the way. You can look this up yourself. Street Level Vertigo. Mechanically Separated Logic. Roots Circle Usurpers. Oh my god, these are all tongue twisters too. What do you know? Sway, Draped in Vague, and finally the last album track, Not Drinking Water. Wow. If you're a fan of this band, then you have some special, unique taste or some good fucking memory, because I don't know if I can remember all that unless I listen to this band obsessively. They don't sound bad, and they're definitely rock, so yeah, go ahead and check them out. A Forest of Stars, and whatever the fuck I said the album name was. That's all we've got for this week. Take it away, Mead Hall. I will see you fuckers later. Rock on, take care, and rock the fuck on. See ya! Laters.
Earl Scheib, 50 years of quality auto painting.
Beautiful car.
Earl Scheib.
Earl Scheib offers a wide selection of the latest colors.
I love this color.
Earl Scheib.
Earl Scheib offers expert bodywork and free estimates.
This car looks new again.
Earl Scheib.
Earl Scheib, 50 years of quality auto painting.
Earl Scheib, we make your car look new.
Right.
So that's the vibe you're after,
And that's Kenny Hickey singing right there, too.
right?
Dude, it's weird. It's fucking weird just who your musical heroes will be as you get older.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, I
really-
will absolutely admit that.
It really fucking is, man. Like 10 years ago, I knew of Matt Pike.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's cool. I'm kind of more into like Moonsorrow and Winter Sun right now, thank you.
This isn't really my jam, but thank you very much.
And now I'm like, what the fuck was I doing, man? I miss High on Fire. I miss Sleep. I mean, better late than never, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I started listening to High on Fire, even though fucking Matt Pike kind of scares me. I just said fuck it. I can't be a fucking pussy. So
He's got that Mike Ness early 80s vibe, right?
that guy scared the living piss out of me when I saw them at Sound Seas in El Paso when I was a sophomore in high school. So
God damn.
yeah.
Was that one of your first concerts ever?
No. I'd been going to concerts a little bit. No, because I'd fucking caught some big shows actually. I'd went to see the Deep Purple Perfect Strangers tour with my brother Daryl.
damn.
With my brother Daryl, his girlfriend Joyce, and their friend. I want to say his name was Sean.
Name of Sean?
I think that's actually accurate. He was a guy that would just absolutely drive me fucking crazy when he was driving, because he was a guy that tried to maintain the speed limit, but he didn't have fucking right foot control, so he was constantly fucking kind of on and off the gas. Good times,
Goddamn.
man. Good times. But no, I saw that.
Damn, fucking open up your concert career with some bangers, man.
Yeah.
Corrosion.
The weirdest concert I ever saw was probably maybe the second, I think. And that was because at the time I was a Molly Hatchet fan.
Ooh.
And they opened for Triumph for the Allied Forces tour.
Oh, my God.
I want to say I was like 84, 85.
Holy shit.
Then I started seeing shit like suicidal tendencies. Started seeing Black Flag, Sans fucking Rollins. That's when I saw Social Distortion. That's when I saw Corrosion and Conformity.
Damn. So, like, some of the first bigger, and these are all band. Well, Deep Purple was already big when you saw them.
Yeah.
But Corrosion was not.
Right.
Fucking Social was not.
Yeah.
Look at them now.
Look at 'em now.
One's the exact opposite of who they were, and Social has changed very little.
Here's another thing. I don't want to necessarily completely derail what we're doing. But okay, so I talk about my brother Daryl quite a bit.
Yes, sir.
He's got these music projects going on, various ones, but one that I know he's really proud of. He's part of a 3-piece in Austin by the name of Dogs and Diamonds,
Oh, the punk band.
and they're a punk band.
Yeah.
They dropped Beneath the Poison Sky last week. You can only get it on Bandcamp, I believe. But, yeah, let's get a little snippet.
I find the strength to begin again. Herbal tea, aromatherapy, it's unusually easy. The air is wicked clear. Right now has met us here. The thought of you
Sounds even better on headphones.
and three,
Yeah,
two, one.
it's good. But that's one to pick up, man. So if you're a Bandcamp boy, like, man, God damn it, Brandon actually had to let me know about it. Now, having said that, I did get like 4 preview tracks that Daryl sent me, like,
Right.
I think back before they went to mastering, or maybe right after, actually. But as far as like 1 week ago today, Brandon's like, hey, man, there's all this shit going on Bandcamp. Like, get the fuck out of here. So anyway, yeah, Dogs and Diamonds. I don't know Bandcamp well enough. I don't know. It might be $2 a tune. I don't know if there's like a single.
You can buy the whole album for like $7.
Okay, cool. Because
Unless they got the name your price thing.
I'm not even sure what. No, I don't know. I don't know. But man, I haven't seen like individual songs listed for sale. I don't get on Bandcamp. I'm just letting you know right now.
Right.
I haven't seen that shit since I was actively buying music on iTunes.
I just want that song.
That
$2?
one song. I don't want the album.
Sold.
But yeah, do yourself a favor. Beneath the Poison Sky is it's good, fucking front to back. I would say at my most critical, they sound like. At my most critical, they sound like old No Doubt.
Okay, I can hear that.
At my least critical and most supportive, they actually remind me of some of the old Sub Rosa shit before they really turned real doomy.
Yeah, like real slow.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a bit of a journey, and it's not exactly a long album. They are a punk band, so everything averages at around 3 minutes. So, you know.
It's like a Joyce Manor band.
No, Joyce Manor, like, they clock out about 2:10.
And the songs are always about just shit that happened to him during the day.
Pretty much. That's about it.
Yeah. And Daryl, well done. And who knows? Maybe we'll get him on the show soon.
Well, okay. Well, let me go ahead and dive into that one. So,
you know something?
I'm not a great fucking sibling. I know this. That's fine. I got my life to live, and I can barely handle that. So I don't do a lot of family interactivity. When my mother died, I thought, I don't know if I'll talk to any of these people again. I really don't. But Daryl I stayed in contact with because he's a fucking fellow musician. And and he's a goddamn living action star, so I'm always a fan of that.
It doesn't hurt that he's a good man.
And my sister Cheryl, whom you've met the 2 siblings I like a bunch. That ain't
Fair,
anything
fair.
against the other 2, but those 2, those are the fucking anchors that have always helped me through this entire fucking journey of life.
Yeah.
And never once we've never really had any fallings out. Never. The other 2 I can't say that, but
Well,
and that's nothing on them.
Can't win 'em all.
That's not on them or me. It's fine.
it's just the way it is.
And I don't go and try to rebuild bridges because I don't have the time. I find like, nope, there's other things I can do to fucking make my life a little more productive than trying to reach out to people that I've already determined don't like me and I don't like them.
I'd rather build new bridges than rebuild old napalmed out bridges.
Yeah. So, man, so it's cool. So my relationship with Daryl's been pretty fucking cool in the last 10 years. You know, I mean, we've gone down to Austin a couple of times. We've caught a UFC event there. We caught Alice in Chains down there. We went and met him in San Antonio for Tool.
Fuck yeah.
Guy's been a fun guy to hang out with.
Hell yeah.
Having said all of that, now, so as much as like, yeah, my brother's a cool guy, you bet. I don't invite him here because I know he's got his own shit going. That guy, I think, works like 50, 60 hours a week, and in a very high stress job. So I tend to leave him alone. But what also happens, though, without my purview, is sometimes Brandon will reach out and chit chat with the guy.
Okay, now I would like to preface this with 2 fucking things. 1, I did not invite him. 2, I was just trying to support dogs and diamonds, and it turned into dialogue.
That's it.
And I mean, I'll be 100% honest. In my brain, because we got this beautiful Tascam,
Yes.
we can call that motherfucker and be like, "Hey, dude, let's get you on the podcast, have a chat."
It's right here on the phone, man.
Right, fucking A, right.
We'll get right into here, and it'll sound just like you was here.
And jokingly saying, or we could do it in person. I was not. I mean, like, I'm not trying to say I don't want this to happen, but I viewed it as a joke. Like, there's no fucking way this guy can come down and spend a weekend in a month from now ish. But no, that motherfucker was like, no, that's exactly how we should do it.
There you go.
And I'm like,
yeah, something you're going to get the hard truth.
like, really? I was like, yeah, man, I want to talk about this shit in person. I don't want to do it over the phone.
Well, God damn it, we're a fucking more fun than a barrel of fucking monkeys, though.
We
too.
do have that going for us, that we do provide a joyful environment.
Yeah, I kept hoping that guy would find like some gigs, maybe in New Mexico, maybe over in what's that shithole, Lubbock,
Larbuke,
or something, But I didn't want to like pack up all the gear and meet that dude. Part way, as much as we were talking about how great Sweetwater is as a music supplier, Sweetwater, Texas ain't no fucking place I want to meet up with anybody and hang out.
there ain't nothing sweet about that
There's
place.
Schlotsky's and get the fuck out of town. That's about it.
Yeah, Schlotsky's and a gas station right next door.
And a whole bunch of real Texas.
And motherfuckers that put the Christian flag above the American flag.
That's also a thing. I didn't realize there was a God flag until one time we went down there. It was like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, that's a Christian nationals flag above the American fucking flag. You goddamn communist! What the fuck is going on?
Dude. and I showed my stupid. I'm like, why is that bad? It's like, well, yeah, motherfucker, that flag flies high and first.
Nothing flies higher than the United States flag, except in Texas with their God flag. So,
God, I've seen some of those around here too. Fucking,
yeah, but they get real angry if they see rainbows. They get real angry.
God damn. I'm gonna go get a weed flag, put it out in front of my business.
Yeah, actually, that'd be fucking pretty apropos.
Or the Buddy Christ. That's what I'm gonna get. The Buddy
okay.
Christ.
I was gonna say a weed flag. That's right up. That's right up your alley.
Buddy Christ. That could piss off a few people.
Maybe for you. At least they would acknowledge, like, yeah. Well, at least he's a white Jesus, huh?
Oh, they never wink at your bitch ass. Christ don't wink.
Nope. Me and Jesus gonna get together. We're gonna go beat up some homeless people. But what the fuck?
I like the Jesus that plays skee ball.
Down on the pier.
That's right. Don't never do it in Jersey, though. Jesus, come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that was technically God.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Speaking of God, time to get the lowdown.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
No, we already did that, man. We already did that.
All
shit.
right, okay, sorry, LJ.
Oh, goddamn. Totally lost track of thought there for a second.
It can be interesting though if you traverse the highways that are not the interstates, by the way, through Texas. There are some interesting places. I don't know if you're a reasonable human. It's all going to kind of suck until you get to the Austin to Houston corridor. Rest of it's a problem. East Texas can go fuck itself. That's Louisiana. You can kiss my ass all day long.
Ugh. Gross.
Yeah, they are. Then they are. Dallas, Fort Worth, whatever. It's a major metropolitan fucking. It's a metroplex. They don't really care, and everybody else in Texas will point out like they ain't really Texans, and then Fort Worth people go, them Dallas folks ain't really Texans. Like, why are you?
Y'all just fucking hate yourselves.
Why are you who you are?
Ain't none of y'all great.
No, none of you.
Well, Austin's got his perks.
Austin's fucking the one. If I had to live in Texas, I would live in Austin or within a 20-mile radius and be broke. But it's expensive. But,
yeah.
But at least that's so for the people who get angry about that, who have, by the way, never been to Austin, well, you got to go fuck yourself. And check yourself, because they're also the exact same people that have a fucking problem with California and they've never ever been.
Nah.
Like, I don't want to live out in California, you know. But okay, yeah. I also hate it when I get really great public services from people. I truly also hate that. It's like, well, the taxes, your taxes. Legitimately, the taxes in fucking California are offset by their fucking greater earning capacity. That's a thing that dumb people don't look at. If you hate California for the taxes, and number one, you've never been there, and number two, you fucking still live out in, I don't know, Cousin Polk, Nebraska, or something like that. You need to fucking get your head out of your ass and stop talking shit, trying to bring other things down to your level just because your life sucks.
Yeah.
That's an important thing to hold. And it's not just on the state-to-state level. It's not on the city-to-city level. It's on the human level. Pull yourself down to the fucking rest of humanity. Don't fucking just try to keep pulling people down to make yourself feel better.
The following message brought to you by Kevin Robbins.
Yeah, you can kiss my ass, too.
There you go. That's how you fucking endorse a message. Goddamn.
So, fun weekend plans since you have no guitar yet?
Motherfucker.
You know I'm going to do this shit for like every day for like 2-3 weeks.
I'm going to get a hold of Troy and say, fuck that, man. Send me the guitar.
Because you had the option. They're like, oh, we can send you the guitar and then send you the case later.
I like the idea. I don't know, man.
Better shipping, dude, every
The whole
time.
thing of just getting that whole package and fucking having that case and then opening that case.
Yeah.
Like opening a box and pulling that bitch out of there ain't fun.
Nope. I've done it several times.
I've seen it. I've seen it happen. But like more times than not, your box has got a big old fucking ESP or LTD case in it.
It's because ESPs, they treat me good.
And it's just, every time we went through that, like when got the fucking Iron Cross, when you got your ESP, that is a part of the joy.
Yeah.
Fucking cracking that case
The
open.
unboxing
and
and
damn.
Pop open that case and just stand there and stare at it for like 10 minutes, right?
And who knows? Maybe we'll do a live unboxing.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool as shit.
We might do that.
So y'all might want to stick around. I don't know. We don't know when the delivery's going to be. We may have a podcast before that thing actually arrives.
And just a heads up, I ain't gonna be wearing pants in that video. So.
I'm going to be shooting ropes, yo.
That's right. I'm gonna be treated like a steel guitar with my wiener.
So it's time to wrap up the show today, but I appreciate you hanging out.
Home, friend.
We did cross that line, so I guess it's time for us to call it a
Really?
day.
We crossed the line playing guitar with a wiener?
I don't know. Wiener and me talking about shooting ropes. Yeah, we don't need this content, huh? Sorry, children, to quote Uncle Roger.
Sorry, children. It should be illegal to have this much joy in one day.
Kinda. But man, here's the weird thing too, and I know I jinxed the rest of the fucking year when I said it, but I'd noted when we were hanging out fucking yesterday, 2026 has been a pretty good fucking year. And I'm not that guy. Like, I've got a couple of lady friends that are that way. Like, man, 2024 just sucked so bad. 25 was terrible. I don't really adhere to that, but I will admit those, like, 26 been pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, and goddamn, man, I don't know that if you immediately just focus on the bad, you're gonna miss out on all the good that you know was fucking there.
Yeah, that's kind of the delicate fucking juggle of things. Man, Krista and I communicate almost daily.
Fuck yeah, man.
And that's the fucking juggle. Is because, man, there are some bad people out there. And
there are.
They support a person that's in office, by the way.
The doctor, Dr. Jesus.
Yeah, but I'm starting to see, and we talked about this one a little bit today. I'm starting to see a lot of dudes that were that are great big Trumpers, but they're starting to get buyer's remorse. So they're trying to kind of walk it back and make inroads with people they used to that used to be a mutual, like, yeah, hey, we're friends, whatever. And then that shit kind of went away over the past year as you're chanting that brown people need to go and shit like that and fuck the Pope and all this other fucking just what the fuck is wrong with your skull kind of shit, you know. But they're starting to do it, but they suck at it because they're not very good humans to begin with.
They can't be contrite.
So they're trying to ingratiate themselves, and they're doing that. My friend Heather, and and she'd had a guy that's my age fucking put up a comment on just a stupid meme, but and their fucking language skills suck, by the way. So it should have been about 2 or 3 paragraphs, but it was all one. But it was this great big block of text. which he starts with, well, you're just a hater. And then starts walking it back like, well, you can't carry that much hate because against a person you don't even know because, you know. But he's a guy that's trying to walk himself off the MAGA platform, but that's the way he's doing it. Still sucking that dick in case old Daddy Trump wants him back around again, but he won't because when fucking Trump decides you're burned, you're done.
Yeah,
but then walks it all the way down. Like, I think you're an amazing person. You don't need to carry this much hate. Oh, you're doing a great job raising that boy. Just. And I had to screenshot that and send it to Krista. And I was like, what in the fuck is this? You know? And she's like, it's so goddamn cringy. And it is. It fucking is. Stop it. If you fucked up and you decided wearing a red cap was the way to go, and now you're like, I might have fucked up. Guess what? There's a lot of fucking people that have been keeping receipts, and you might be fucked.
Yeah. And, like, no shit. There's even less respect. It's like, oh, now you're pussing out. Oh, yeah, you lost your balls for this little fucking movement. You were so behind.
Oh, now you have a problem. Oh, isn't that now is an issue?
Okay.
All right.
Fucking cocksmokers.
Yeah, and that's just it. And then the fucking worst of it is that there are still assholes that are still in that camp that still think Civil War II would be fun, you know, or whatever. The very fucking people, like, yeah, I'm voting for him. He said no more foreign wars. No, that's all this guy's fucking threatened to do. And then now, like, no, that's okay. He said that's what we got to do. He's protected. We don't want Iran nuking our cities. Spoiler alert, that would have never happened, by the way. They weren't even fucking close. He's doing that because he's in the Epstein files, and you and I both know that.
Yeah. Diddler. The orange diddler.
He's a child rapist.
Allegedly. There, I just saved you a lawsuit.
I'm pretty sure. No. You can sue me. I don't care. I ain't got nothing.
Hope you know 10% of nothing's fucking nothing.
Sue me for some guitars.
Ooh. I'll fight that one. You ain't getting mine, bitch.
Oh, God damn it. I don't know. But there's too much joy in my heart to be angry about Trump and all the other.
Yeah, but see, look at that. We saved it for the end.
All those
when all the hardcores
idiots,
are still here.
Idiots. But anyway. Oh, no, not you people.
Oh.
Talking about the other idiots.
It looks good on you, though.
Oh, shit. Okay, so what did we learn today?
It's really easy to buy a guitar when you know a guy that's bought 3 of them with a fucking credit card.
Dude, more than 3. It's unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if we count the Iron Cross, 7.
We're counting the Iron Cross.
So 7.
All right, I got 1.
I've clearly, and I'm on Brandon's ass about his vinyl addiction. I'm starting to kind of see.
Now that's justice, friends. This is justice.
Starting to see that maybe his addiction's not as bad as mine if it's only on price point.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have spent probably over $1,000 on my vinyl so far, but I've really slowed down. But now I'm getting into your goddamn bullshit addiction.
Yeah, don't get into mine. Don't listen, kids. Don't be like me. Don't be like me.
It's why I haven't bought a pedal.
Speaking of the pedal, time for us to get on this bicycle and pedal our ass on out of here another week.
I think it's time. Goddamn.
Social Distortion. Fucking.
48 years.